Are you afraid, anxious, and worried that you are about to lose your home to foreclosure? Today, I'm going to hand you the 3 steps to stop foreclosure and keep the bank and courts from taking your home. Hey, my name is Brad Tipton, and I'm a former national mortgage broker. And over the past 11 years, I've worked with over 7,000 clients in all 50 states. So I know the insider secrets to help you save your home from foreclosure. And today, I'm going to give you 3 of those secrets. So let's go. Now, foreclosure pressure is designed on purpose to bury you. Letters, deadlines, calls, notices, threats, they are all purposely designed to bury you and keep you silent. And when fear takes over, many people go into hiding. They go into silence. They stop answering the phone. They avoid the mail. They ignore the phone calls. Then they call that silence a kind of peace, but it's all part of the bank's plan to set you up for failure and for foreclosure. But silence is not peace. Silence becomes an agreement in many ways for them to take your home in foreclosure. And so that's where people lose ground, not because there were no options, not because there was no lawful response, but because pressure pushed them out of authority and into panic, overwhelm, resignation, and ultimately silence. Now, this is just an example, but picture standing in a courtroom, someone speaks against you, they present papers, they make claims, they set deadlines, and you never open your mouth. You'd never do that, right? But that's what happens when you fail to respond to their letters, to their phone calls, to their emails, to their texts. So here's the danger. When you stay silent, your silence actually starts speaking for you. In the legal world, silence speaks. Your silence actually gives the bank, their attorney, and the courts your permission to take your home. Most people miss this. The pressure is not just financial, the pressure is revealing whether fear and your silence is running your decisions, or whether you reply properly, reply timely, reply lawfully, and save your home. So stop letting fear decide your decisions. Number one, step one, whenever they send letters to you, respond to their letters and require what's called debt validation. Number two, respond to their texts and simply respond back with the words stop. Just write, print the word stop and hit answer. And then answer their harassing phone calls. When they call you, it's important to answer the phone call. Why? Because if you don't, they're just going to keep on calling. But when you do, here's how you do it. Let's say that John calls you from ABC Mortgage Debt Collection to collect $100,000 from you, right? Typically, when the phone rings, you'll pick up the phone and say hello, and he will say, "Hello, this is John from NBC Mortgage. I'm calling on a recorded line to collect a debt from you for $100,000. Is this Mary Smith?" And you'll say, "Yes, this is Mary Smith. Well, Mary Smith, this is Michael from ABC Mortgage. My customer ID number is 1245678, and I'm calling to collect from you $100,000 because you owe it. And when are you going to pay it?" Right. That's maddening, right? Here's how to turn that around. And you're going to need a pencil and paper for this, or pause the video, whatever you need to do. But here's the answer to that. I want you to know that it's possible that that recorded line could end up in a courtroom speaking against you. So you need to respond to that call in a way so that if it ever gets in front of a judge, you come across like this darling, like this angel, right? That's what you want. So when he called this, "Hi, this is Michael from ABC Mortgage. My customer number is 1245789. I'm here to collect the debt from you, $400,000. This Mary," right? You say your answer is, "Hold on a minute. Who is this?" "This is John Smith from ABC Mortgage." "Okay, you said your name is John Smith?" "Yes." "Okay, John. And what company are you calling from?" And you write that down. So now you got his full name and you got his company number. And you say, "What is your employee ID number?" 123456789. Did you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yes. I'm here to collect the debt. I understand you're here to collect the debt. Okay. Let me ask you this. Is this call being recorded? Yes, of course, this line is being recorded. Right. You're here to collect the debt. Right. You say, great. Right. So the call is being recorded. And you said, and what is the purpose of your call? What are you calling for, please, John? And he'll tell you, I'm calling because you owe ABC Mortgage $100,000, and I'm calling to collect to see if you'd like to make arrangements to take that. Right. You say, okay. You say, well, John, I've never met you. I don't know you, but I want to get this matter settled as soon as possible. Okay? And you wait for an answer. You go silent until he says, okay. Okay. You say, would you do me a favor and mail that debt information to me because I want to get it settled immediately? He goes, well, you always under the debt. You would make some arrangement. You said, John, are you listening? I'm asking you to please mail me a copy of the debt so I can settle it immediately. Are you okay with me settling it immediately? Yes, I want you to settle immediately because I wanted this debt to collect me a collection. Great. I want to settle it immediately. So would you mail it to me? Do you have my mailing address? Yes, we have your mailing address. Okay, great. What are you showing as my mailing address? We're showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Main Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60606. That's right. So that's my mailing address. So, John, when will you be mailing that to me? Well, we've already sent you 4 notices and you haven't replied yet. You say, John, I'm not sure if I've received it or not, but I want to make sure that I receive this and get this matter settled as quickly as possible. I want to settle it right away. Is that okay with you? Yes, I want to settle right away. Great. So, when do you think that letter will be mailed out? Today or tomorrow? Likely tomorrow because today it's already late. Great. So let me see if I'm understanding it properly. So you'll be mailing out the letter tomorrow. Is that correct? And you'll be mailing it to my mailing address? Yes. Okay, great. Well, I'm looking forward to receiving that and getting this matter settled as soon as possible. And then you say these words. You say, Mike, would you do me one final favor? Well, I don't know if I can do you a favor. It depends. I understand. Mike, would you do me a favor and please put me on your do not call list? Would you put me on your do not call list? Well, I'm not sure why you're asking for that. I'm it's not anything like I'm just asking you, would you please put me on your do not call list? Yes, I'll put you on. Great. Okay. And then after that, you say, well, are we done here, Mike, or do you have any other questions for me? No, I don't have any other questions. All right. Well, thank you so much, Mike, and have a wonderful day. And he will typically have to say something because that's their protocol, and he'll probably say thank you and hang up on you. Now, here's the thing with that, and I took time with you on that because you have to understand that some people say, take me off of your list. There's no list for them to take you off of. You need to be put on their do not call list. Put me on your do not call list. And what you'll find is once you reply back to their text and said stop, and once you reply back to all of their any emails that they send you, and you put the words stop and unsubscribe. You write that stop and unsubscribe, and you send it back to them. That'll stop all the emails. And when you say please put me on your do not call list, that'll stop all the calls. That means all the communication from them will be written. And at that point, it's important to respond to their letters. Number one, respond properly, and then respond within the time frame that they gave you in the letter. So those are the 3 steps. Respond to the letters, require debt validation, and reply to their text with the words stop, and also to their emails, stop and unsubscribe, and then Answer their phone calls in the manner that I just explained to you. Okay. Now, do not let pressure convince you that you are powerless. You're not. Their deadlines, I get it. It can make you panic. Their harassment can push you into hiding and even silence. But panic, hiding, and silence, that's not a plan to save your home. That's not going to save your home. So, if you need help answering the notices, if you're not exactly sure how to write a request for debt validation or what to say in the words, right, in the letter, right, email me, right? If you're not sure how to respond to a summons, exactly what to say, right, email me. Right. I've done this, like I said, for the last 11 years, work with over 7,000 clients. I'm a former mortgage broker, so I know all the tricks and they teach us these things, right, to become a licensed mortgage broker. So I know the insider secrets, right? So if you email me and when you email me, I can provide you with a written step by step plan to answer properly and fight to save your home. So if you have questions or if there's something I haven't covered here, email me 24/7. I'll reply within one business day. My email is bradtipton@yahoo.com.